in the fall of my senior year in engineering. I said, I want to work on the Ford Motor Company team, the racing team, and change tires. I thought it'd be a thrill. And John Kennedy made a speech. I make it a point of this administration to put a man on the moon and bring him back before the end of this decade. And immediately I switched. I wanted to be in aerospace. I went to work at Pratt Whitney, West Palm Beach Development Center, Project Mercury. What we were working on were the issue of using liquid hydrogen in volume to propel the Mercury astronauts in orbit and ultimately to put the man on the moon. There were 3 sequential projects. Initially, Mercury is the granddaddy, and that was single person in the capsule. Project Gemini were 2 people in the capsule, and Apollo is, which everybody knows, is 3 people. I was assigned to be an instrument engineer. It's like peeling an onion, an engineering approach to this problem, because we had never done this stuff before. The liquid hydrogen temperature is minus 454 degrees. And our issue was, as an instrument engineer, was to develop a reliable, accurate device to measure the temperature. There are 8 engineers all interpreting the reading on a platinum thermometer, which is the instrument of choice. You now, as you enter the atmosphere, if the angle's too sharp, you'll burn up. And if you're too shallow, you bounce off the earth. Physics people did the calculation for the preferred angle of entry. My job was to interpret what temperature to tell the folks at Cape Canaveral. It'd be minus 454 and 3 decimal points. We had to be accurate to the thousandth of a degree. John Glenn was the first American to orbit. The 2 predecessors were just shot downrange. We bought a lawn chair to work the day of the launch, and we went on the roof of the instrument building. And we're like 7 miles away from the entrance where people go now to go to work. And all we saw was the vapor trail, because by then he was so far up. He was in orbit, and we were cheering. It was great. I would never trade it, because I felt that was maximum use of my skills. So that's my contribution.